Hi, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork.com, and welcome to our review of the Lenovo IdeaPad Yoga. This is the Yoga 13, and this is Lenovo's very cool, innovative Windows 8 laptop, tablet, giant tablet, 13-inch tablet, whatever you want to call it. So, looking at the size and form factor here, this is a very thin, first of all, it'll be a very thin laptop. And what you have here in the front, that's the power button here. It's actually in the front of the device. It's not actually in when you open it up. If we bank around and we look at the sides here, we see we have a HDMI out port, we have a USB 3.0 port, we have a headphone jack mixture, and of course, we also have our volume toggles here on the left. Around the back, there's nothing, just vents. And then what we have is Lenovo's rapid charge port, and what that means is that it takes 45 minutes to fully charge this device, which is very, very cool. You've also got a USB port here, you've got a lock button, and of course you've got your SD card slot. Now this comes with inbuilt storage. You can see it actually tilts a little bit, so it's thinner when you come closer towards the back end of the keyboard, and a little larger here. So let's go ahead and open up the Yoga, which of course is its mainstay. So looking at the Yoga, first of all, in this mode it looks like a regular tablet. I mean, it looks like, sorry, regular laptop. And what you have here is, of course, a full-fledged keyboard. This is the standard IdeaPad keyboard. Soft matted finish here, and comes with an i5 processor. We've got 4 gigs of RAM. You can get different configurations up to an i7. Now you can see in front here, if we zoom in a little closer for you, you have a Windows button, and let us just sign in first. You have a Windows button which you can turn, click on, and that will toggle between your start menu and your start screen. Now, a couple of things to mention: the keyboard does not light up. It's not a backlit keyboard, so you don't have backlit functionalities, and also this button doesn't light up, which is something to take note. You've got a front-facing camera here, so you can use for your video chat right there in front. Now, the Yoga has a touchscreen, which you can see we can navigate and go through. But what's really cool about it is actually just its mode. So I can flip it around. I can use it this way, and as you can see, I can, of course, I have full functionality. I can go to my desktop mode. I can open up a browser if I want to. I have Chrome there, and I can activate the keyboard here and use that if I choose. So, and you can use it in different forms and modes. So I can have it that way. I can set it up this way and have it so that someone else can view, and I can have it this way on the desktop. I can, of course, lay it all the way flat and have it as a full-fledged tablet. And it weighs about 3 pounds, so you've got some very good, weight and size on this thing. So it's, pretty nice. Now, in terms of form and function, the Yoga does a very good job at keeping its styling as well as its function as a laptop. So pretty much this of course is running Windows 8 Pro, so you have the full functionality of Windows 8, meaning you can run legacy software on here. As you can see, I have PowerDirector 11 at the bottom there, which is legacy software, and of course you can run all your applications here again. So I do have apps I've downloaded from the App Store, from the Windows 8 App Store, and you have that full functionality, so you can do whatever you want to with it. So if you want to run some old software from Windows 7 or XP, you can do that. If you just want to play around with the apps and use some of the applications that are in the App Store, I believe there are now 13,000 applications in the App Store. You can use any of those too and move along with it. It does come with a couple of Lenovo apps, so you can see here it says Lenovo apps on the top. There's McAfee Security, there's Rara, Evernote. There's also there's motion controls. There is Lenovo support and so forth. So the motion controls, I've used it. It's a bit janky, doesn't work too well. It only works for pictures and it doesn't work in the Metro side. It actually works with photos on your desktop side. It's okay at best, and I'll put it as a gimmick in that level. So it's not something that adds to the IdeaPad Yoga 13 itself. But you do have a slew of applications that they have actually added here that you can use, and of course you can always uninstall the applications in Windows 8. So I can just click that up, and you can see I can uninstall it there at the bottom. So that is something to take notes there. We can cancel that out. Now, in terms of fluidity and function, because you're running about 4 gigs of RAM here and up, you get a very smooth operating system here. So there's no slowdowns, there are no setbacks. Even with 2 gigs of RAM, Windows 8 runs pretty well, so that's really not an issue. But it's very fluid, it's very fast. It feels like you're running a very powerful laptop, but again, you can use the Yoga in many different ways. So you can use it as a tablet, as a laptop. You can use it as just a viewing device to watch movies. You can set it up on the table. And I like that fact that it has just different modes and different functions that you can actually have it as. So that's something to take note. So let's go ahead and round up. Yoga represents a new evolution in laptops, tablets, as well as Windows 8 overall. The fact that you can hold it this way, I can put it down and use it as a tablet. I can decide to flip it around and use it as a laptop. And it's a thin ultrabook. So what you have here is what I really call the evolution of the way laptops and tablets are going to evolve. We've seen that with the Microsoft Surface, with that keyboard. We're seeing this with the IdeaPad Yoga here, where the flexibility of this device puts it in the range where users can use it in any way, form, or fashion. You can see how thin the screen is itself. It's a very, very thin screen. So what that allows you to do is have something that's super light, and also you can do a lot of work with. So again, I call this my work mode, just because I have the keyboard out, so I can actually do a lot of work. I can go into my desktop mode, and if I say want to use it as a tablet, hit the home button there, and boom, I have it as a tablet. I can use it there. I can hold it this way. You can see, again, the keyboard behind does not affect what I'm doing in front. Now, if I want it on a desktop view mode to actually just watch movies, I can set it up this way if I want to. So I have a stand. Basically, I almost have my keyboard as a kickstand there. You do have the full variety of ports which you're looking for. So you've got a USB 3.0 port as well as USB 2.0 port on this device. You've also got rapid charge, which is a great feature from Lenovo. 45 minutes to actually charge your device. I think that's pretty awesome overall, and I think that a lot of people will like that feature there. The few things I don't like are the fact that the Windows button here that's on the screen is not lit up. So if you're working at night and you actually want to use it, you really can't see. As well as the fact that Lenovo still hasn't produced an IdeaPad with a backlit keyboard, which they should, especially for what you'd be paying for this. Now, this will retail starting from about $1,099. You can pick this up at Best Buy or directly from Lenovo. And again, this is a very, very good device. I haven't talked about the battery life. Battery life has been fantastic on this. I've gotten roughly about 5.5, close to about 6 hours on this. So you can definitely use this, especially with an i5 processor in there. You can actually use this on the road, travel with it, and still get a good enough battery life to watch movies or watch videos, or at least do some work on there. You don't have to actually fully, have this charged all the way. Plus the fact that you have the 45-minute rapid charge means you can have a quick stop somewhere and spend about 15 minutes, and you should get enough charge to continue your work or whatever you're using the IdeaPad Yoga for. So would I recommend this? Definitely. I think it still needs some improvements, and when I mean some, I mean Lenovo, please add a backlit keyboard and also some illumination to the Windows button on the screen. But other than that, I definitely recommend it. I like this. It's probably one of my new favorite laptops to use, especially from Lenovo, just because of its convenience and flexibility. It makes Windows 8 very usable, and it keeps in a perspective for the user, where the Metro side feels like a more fun side, and the desktop side feels like you're doing a lot of work. And you can actually switch it up, because you can have it as a tablet, or again, you can have it as a laptop, and you can use both sides either way you want to. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about the IdeaPad Yoga 13, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.